What's up, weirdos? Good morning. Good morning. Let's dive into this market recovery. Things are looking good. Let's see what exactly is going on. We're going to have a look at ZBEC today. We're going to have a look at the charts. We're going to look over at Bitcoin. See what's happening, guys. Bulls are pushing back on this Sunday morning. Love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. All right. So XCN having a little bit of a correction today, but XCN was one of the only projects in the green yesterday. So not surprising, it's correcting a little bit today. For the most part, guys, everything is flipping green. Like I said, bulls pushing back for the weekly close later today. We'll be monitoring that as well. Very, very important stuff. And yeah, for now, everything's starting to pump. Everything's starting to pump. What is next week going to look like? Are we going to see a full recovery? Are we going to see a short squeeze take place? As we do have quite a bit of shorts built up on the monthly time frame now, are we looking for one monstrous squeeze to the upside like we did see the long squeeze to the downside? We're going to get into it, guys. Let's go have a look at the Bitcoin chart, see what's going on. All right, so as you can see, Bitcoin climbing its way back up, got just a little above $114,000, got to $114,321. Currently sitting at $113,700, just a hair below our resistance level. We need to break above and close above there. We got a lot of day left. We got 7.5 hours, 7 hours and 40 minutes before this daily and weekly close takes place. So there's lots of time for us to recover. I would like to see us not only get above 114K resistance, but also above the 30-day moving average, which is at $116,183 right now. I'd like to see us get above and close above that for now. But let's take it one step at a time. First, let's close above resistance, flipping it back into support at 112,565, and we'll go from there. So far, so good. Like I said, 113,700. Okay, let's go look at the liquidation levels, guys. See if we're going to see a short squeeze take place and a sharp move back to the upside as soon as next week. Boy, I'll tell you, some people just don't learn. As we see the longs starting to pile up on the daily time frame, we could crash back down to $108,500, and that would liquidate $2.57 billion worth of longs. However, on the flip side of that, I mean, on the daily time frame, the shorts have kind of been relieved a little bit, so we could see a little bit more downside in the near term. But let's go to the monthly. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Like, yes, if we drop down to 106,800, yeah, 6.65 billion would get liquidated in longs. However, I would also say to you, if we make a sharp move back up as even just as low as 126,000, well, that would liquidate $14.42 billion. So on a larger scale in the monthly time frame, you are looking at a lot of liquidation. I mean, even a move up to 119. That's almost $8 billion worth of shorts liquidated, right? So on a monthly time frame, we could see a massive liquidation event happen on the shorts. But we could still flush out a little bit more of these longs first. On the monthly, we've got $6.5 billion if we drop down to 107, right? So I could see a world where we have a quick wick down to around 107, 108, and then a massive recovery to the upside. I don't really think that's going to happen, but it is definitely possible. I think we're going to see, more likely than not, a short squeeze take place to shoot us back up over $117,000, $119,000 in the near term. That's the direction I think that we're going in. So as far as the liquidation levels are concerned. So that's why it's tough. It's hard sometimes. I was going to say hard and tough at the same time. It's tough. It's tough, guys, if you don't know what you're doing when it comes to leverage trading and reading charts. We only have a couple of days left, 3 days left of our trading challenge, guys. Jump aboard today. It ends on October 15th. You can win yourself the PlayStation 5s, the MacBook Airs, the Apple Vision Pros, Rolexes, Tesla Model 3s, and Lamborghini Urus, and so much more. Use our link down below, guys. Let's see what you got. Let's see if you are a good trader. I'm tired. Holy smokes. Let's see if you are as good as you claim to be when it comes to trading. Join our trading challenge today over on BTCC. Link in the description. All right, we got a little clip here from Zbeck during CBOS 2025 in Frankfurt. Their CEO, Simon, sat down with Stellar's team to discuss how Zbeck is integrating with Stellar's network. Check it out, guys.
Well, I'm joined today by Boris Reznikov from the Stellar Foundation. Welcome, Boris. We're here at CBOS.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to be here. Good to see you.
I know you had a long journey in, so good to have you here. What are your first impressions of the conference this year?
Well, everybody's talking about blockchain and stablecoins. I left my house in San Francisco. On the way to the airport, I saw not one but two billboards about stablecoins.
That's great. Here at Frankfurt, right?
No, in San Francisco.
Both sides. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a few of them here too.
Yeah. The trip started with blockchain everywhere, and that's how it's going. And obviously all the big companies are here, the small companies are here, and everybody's talking about stablecoins. The big difference this year is that companies are sending their blockchain teams, right? So it's not just talk to the guy sitting back at home, but they're all here and they all want to talk, yeah.
Well, Stellar, of course, has been in the game for a very long time in terms of crypto payments.
Yep.
How have you seen institutions change recently in how they engage with you?
Well, look, I mean, these days the question isn't should we do something with crypto or stablecoins? It's how do we do it and what do we do? So we have a lot of institutions that are issuing stablecoins on Stellar, that are tokenizing real-world assets on Stellar. We're quite a leader in that space. And so we're here looking to continue that momentum and get more high-quality assets tokenized on the network.
That's great. And obviously, you guys are based in the U.S. How would you see, the difference between the European market for stablecoin payments versus the U.S. market?
A lot has changed in the U.S. in the past year, and I think the U.S. is paving the way in terms of what can be done in blockchain. And we see a lot of activity in both areas, honestly.
Likewise, I mean, we're also based in the U.S. We've expanded to Europe now through our partnership with AllUnity. I know Stellar is working with them as well, which is really exciting. And we're really thinking about the next steps to grow here in Europe for both of us. So a lot of exciting news to come between Zbeck and Stellar, I guess, over the next couple of weeks. I mean, we've been working together now for years, but we're about to take this partnership to the next level, which we're very excited about.
Well, we appreciate the partnership.
Absolutely, yeah.
I love how transparent Zbeck is as a company, guys, how they're always giving updates, spaces, like all kinds of stuff on a daily basis, it feels like, right? Very, very bullish stuff, guys. Let's continue on the Zbeck trend. Before we cover more Zbeck, a quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. Not your keys, not your coins, guys. Keep your crypto safe. Keep it off of exchanges and in your own self-custody. You can swap, take profits, and even stake your crypto or your stable coin right on your Decent wallet, gaining yield all the live long day. Use our link down below. Get a 2-for-1 deal on the biometric wallet today. All right, let's get into this piece here from Zbeck. Zbeck Network today. Zbeck Net recaps card mentions 3.8 million whale claim. Community posts today highlight Zbeck Net, the connectivity initiative Zbeck is building with World Mobile. They referenced the project's phased rollout and framed it as part of Zbeck's broader push on real-time finance. These mentions repeated details from prior materials rather than revealing new actions. Additionally, posters pointed to earlier descriptions of how Zbeck Net aims to pair mobile access with streaming payments. They emphasized the planned beta timelines and market scope already disclosed by the partners. The reference served as context for newcomers following the brand after recent conference coverage. Moreover, several accounts linked back to the official write-ups to clarify what Zbeck Net includes and what remains pending. They underlined that today's items were recapped and not fresh announcements from Zbeck or World Mobile. The core information matched previously published posts. So they're recapping their announcements, making sure everybody knows what's going on. The card program references return in user posts. Community members also referenced Zbeck's card messaging, including the silver and black product. They reiterated claims about global acceptance with wallet compatibility that Zebek has described on its site and past blogs. The post did not add new product specs or release steps, so they recapped their partnership with MasterCard, right? Furthermore, some threads pointed to the card program's roles in Zebek's payment stack rather than pricing or token moves. They reused earlier images and one-liners from brand pages to explain how the cards fit payroll and spending. Anyway, the framing stayed informational and avoided new commitments. So they did a lot of reiterating, a lot of updating, essentially on what has been done, what they've achieved so far, and what they plan on doing in the future. At the same time, conference week clips continued to circulate and draw attention to Zebek's payments and stablecoin discussions. These videos appeared on media and creator channels rather than Zebek's newsroom. They provided context but did not change the company's disclosed roadmap. Therefore, the net new information today was limited to community curation. Readers encountered summaries of Zebek net and card features anchored to earlier partner blog and product pages with no additional commitments from Zebek. So basically a lot of updating over at Cebos and stuff like that. And a lot of it was covered by content creators such as myself, right? On the X, the Zebek enthusiast, all in on Zebek, asserted today that institutional whales have accelerated Zebek accumulation over the past 2 or 3 weeks. The post highlights today alone, citing a single buyer allegedly purchased $3.8 million worth of tokens. It frames the activity as the largest recent wave of large holders, inflows, and links the narrative to growing interests in additional exchange listings, which we did see 2 new exchange listings, Kraken and Dex something, I can't remember, 2 centralized exchanges anyways. The author supports the claim with a collage of transaction tables that appears to show address level transfers and notations of counterparties. However, the post does not specify the underlying Explorer links, time stamps for each transaction line, or the methodology used to classify the buyer as institutional. Therefore, while the screenshots suggest size and repetition, so basically they're warning here with shots like this, when you see these kinds of screenshots and things shared by anybody on X or anything like that, right? There's no timestamps. There's nothing to insinuate that they are institutions purchasing it. All they are, for the most part, is extremely large purchases with consistency is what they are, right? But what's being done is they're being framed as institutional buys, most likely under that assumption because the buys are so big, right? But there is nothing to prove that it's institutional purchases, is the point, right? So always be careful about that kind of stuff, guys. So to sum up, basically, guys, we don't need the technical analysis part of it because we do that every day anyways. To sum up, they had a good time at Cebos. They did a lot of recapping their MasterCard partnership, the Carbon card, the Black card. They also talked a lot about their payroll stream remittances and stuff like that. And they covered the Zebek net with World Mobile that they are rolling out, which is very exciting stuff, but no major new announcements to be heard. So that's the latest and greatest on Zebek from Cebos while they were there. Are you new to crypto? Have you never been through a bull run before? And has all of this activity in the market got you confused, worried, anxious, and paranoid about what you should be doing? Join me and thousands of other members today over in our community where you're going to get the education and support that you need from a like-minded community who's there to do the same as you. Win at the end of the day. We will help you with your exit strategies, your profit-taking plans, your portfolio structure. We have all of our courses are free for Patreon members, so jump aboard, guys, and you can learn how to navigate this space for less than the price of a cup of coffee a day. So check it out today again, and you will receive all of our training courses as well. You can book one-on-one coaching calls or join our group coaching calls. We have live open mic nights and so much more. So check it out today, guys. I'm also dropping a new microcap gem today. And if you want to learn how to trade, we're also teaching people how to long, short, or spot swing trade the markets using monopoly money, essentially, demo mode, teaching you how it's done so you can learn how to trade without risking your money, right? Again, all of it for less than the price of a cup of coffee. We also drop daily trades if you are ready to dive into trading. I actually just dropped one this morning. So check that out too, guys, and so much more. The link is down in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.